Finally, Season 3 of The Mandalorian. Let's get started. Grogu. 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 Grogu.
Oh yeah! Welcome to Season 3 of Grogu. Now here's your host, Potty Man!
How do you do, G-Pod crew? It's your Nutty Buddy Putty here, and today we're talking about Mandalorian Season 3. Finally! Season 3, in general, that we're getting 3 seasons is amazing. But today, I am excited to meet the little guy right here, Grogu. Whoops. Sorry, little guy. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go to a deep dive review and a breakdown of the first episode of Season 3. So with that being said, let me go ahead and present my review and then the breakdown. So let's get started. Now, before we get this review started, I want to go ahead and talk about what might be the problem today. So I'm currently trying to start the episode, and I've checked to see if there's anything that needs to be done, and we simply get the Disney Plus logo here, and it stops. Then when you go to push play, it just loads. If you try to skip anywhere, you see there's the episode. All right there in the corner. Try to skip anywhere, it just loads up. I think because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and everyone is wanting to watch the Season 3 of Mandalorian, it is crashing the Disney Plus servers, ladies and gentlemen. If this is a true fact, and it's true, we are going to do a Twitter check on this and be right back in just a moment to update you on what's going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I just got finished watching episode 1, or episode 17, as it says right there, the Apostate. Now, it took me a moment to get the name change over there, so if it looks a little weird, like, oh my god, the name changed right away, it's because I didn't have the name until I started watching the episode. And so, what do I think? It's a building phase. There's a lot of things going on. I don't think this is a healthy start as much as Season 1 and Season 2. I felt like they started better, but I feel like this one's starting with a lot of information, and hopefully a lot of people aren't confused. But I do go in depth at the end about each thing, each side story that it goes through. So if you're confused, I will explain each thing, or at least try to explain each thing at the end. And then, of course, we do have a few Easter eggs of characters that you can see. But as far as like how I feel, I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's a high number. It's like a 7 or 8 when it comes to if we had to do a number situation. But I feel like it's still an enjoyable ride that everyone should try to sit down and watch, especially if you're already in through Season 1, Season 2. We're getting started. But this feels like it's a building phase. We're building into something special. And I like the way they're using Grogu. Even though this whole thing is based on Mandalorian and not about the Jedis, I do like the focus on Mandalorian, but having Grogu on the side there. And if you don't know what I mean, watch the episode and you'll get what I'm saying. But that being said, I did enjoy this episode. I actually want to take you guys straight into some of the Easter eggs and then talk about the different side quests, I call it, that Mandalorian is going through, or did. I cannot say his name today. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and set you up with the full breakdown. So there's going to be spoilers here. So make sure you guys are not continuing from here if you haven't seen the episode yet. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. First Easter egg we have is what I think is actually a Purrgil. Now, a Purrgil, or actually this would be a King Purrgil with a bunch of little Purrgils. For those that aren't unaware, Purrgils are a whale-like creature that flies through space. And is a giant whale. Now, this is a Purrgil King right here that you see. And the reason why I think it is if you look at his eye, you'll see that there's a fin right here that runs across right the middle. And there's a very distinguishable fin that you can see on both ends. Now, it doesn't have, I don't think I see these I'm looking for right now. But if you look, there's the fin I'm talking about right here. And I mean, there possibly could be here, but it's in movement, so it could the tendrils that you see at the bottom of its face might be pushed underneath the body here in this way. I'm not sure. I mean, again, this might not be a Purrgil, but the way they're flying and the way they have the little ones, it could be a Purrgil king, which would mean this would be kind of the first time a Purrgil or Purrgil king was in a live action movie. So, or show. It's not movie, show. But there you go. Guys have it. A Purrgil king. Or at least, I think so. Tell me in the comments below. You think so? Let's continue. Now here we have an ANSELLAN. Now if you're wondering what is an ANSELLAN, well, it's a newer character that they made for a Star Wars that we only saw one time in the universe. And what I'm referring to is Babu Frick. He was in Star Wars Episode 9, the last movie, and the one that had Palpatine come back. But anyway, he was the little character that actually reprogrammed C-3PO to get some dark Sith information. And now we have another character that is very good with... So apparently the ANSELLANs are very, very, very good with droids. Because here we have another ANSELLAN that is actually building on IG-11. So yeah, C-3PO, IG-11 both have had their organs pulled for another one. Unless this could be Babu Frick. I didn't hear the name yet, but this actually, now that I think about it, looks a lot like Babu Frick. This could be just Babu Frick. Let me see. Look at his goggles. See, this is him from the movie from Episode 9. And is that him? Like, it has the similarities and everything. The jacket's different, but the goggles are kind of the same. No, it's a different type of goggles. Look, there's two eyes to it. So it is a different version or different of the species. But there you go, guys. An ANSELLAN, a.k.a. Babu Frick. Oh, not him, but he's an ANSELLAN. So there you go. Let's continue. So my final thoughts on the situation is this. I just got done watching the episode. I have some things I want to roughly go over when it comes to characters and design. Now, of course, when we get to Navarro, we are seeing a lot of creatures that I've mentioned in the past videos. So if you have any questions, if they've appeared in a old episode, I definitely have talked about these creatures. So that's the reason why I didn't go in depth when it came to the breakdown. But in the so I just gave the two new creatures that we saw, but we do see that things have gone down badly. We have multiple storylines going around. For example, we have the storyline with the pirates now. We have the storyline with her. We have the storyline with them and IG-11. We have the storyline with him becoming a marshal here. And then we also have the storyline of him trying to get back in with the Mandalorians and his former tribe through the crystal. And, if this is true, that what he's looking for, it all leads up to one. It's like he's got so many side quests going on that it's a little bit crazy, and he has to complete them all through this whole season, pretty much. So what do I think? Well, it's good so far. I'm quite enjoying it, and when you guys probably already know my full review and my score already, and so I'm going to leave it at that. I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy this episode? Have you enjoyed the new format for me shooting these Mandalorian episodes or anything? If so, comment below. Tell me what you guys think. With that being said, though, I want to thank you all for watching. Next Wednesday, Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 2, or it would actually be Episode 18, I guess, because they're doing the numbers now, as you see right here. And also, it's they're not even doing Episode 1 of Season 3. It's basically Episode 17, as you see there, which makes sense. But anyway, with that being said, as always, I'm Putty with the G-Plot crew, and you know what we do. We enjoy watching shows like Mandalorian, and also love Baby Grogu too. Sorry about almost knocking you over there, buddy. But I appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.